Good morning. My name is Calaneet Balas, and I am the President and CEO of the ALS Association in the United States. I also have the honor of being the chair of the International Alliance for ALS and MND organizations. Some of us have been here for 2 days, so you have seen me plenty. I apologize for being back on stage once again. And those of you who have joined us, welcome. We've had a tremendous couple of days. I think you're going to be hearing a lot about it. So first, I have the honor and a little bit of fear of acknowledging that we are located on unceded indigenous lands. I love that your country does this. I think this is so beautiful. So, the Kanien'kehá:ka Nation is recognized as the custodians of the lands and the waters on which we gather today. Tiohtià:ke, or Montreal, historically known as a gathering place for many First Nations. Today, it is home to a diverse population of Indigenous and other peoples. We respect the continued connections with the past, present, and future in our ongoing relationships with the Indigenous and other peoples within and around the Montreal community. We recognize that our virtual participants may be joining from other territories. Thank you. I encourage you to take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the diversity of the Indigenous people and their cultures and connections to your lands and your waters. I think this is such a beautiful way to open up a conference and a conversation that is really about a global community coming together in ways that how can we help people living with ALS and MND, how can we cure it, how can we help people live a better quality of life? And I know that's going to be the conversation over the next couple days. I've often said, let me ask, how many people, is this their first APF conference that you're? Welcome, my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, give a round of applause. That's great. So I encourage our veterans to find our newbies and really get to know each other. Our veterans will know that I often say, when we start to move from the International Alliance meeting into this part of the meeting, I always feel like I'm walking into a room where I'm going to get a really big hug, because the individuals in this room are caring in a very different way for people with ALS and their entire ecosystem. And you're going to hear that over the next couple days. So let me tell you a little bit about the International Alliance for those who are new to the room. We are a membership organization of organizations around the globe. We have over 60 members from over 35 countries, and we're trying to cover the entire globe. We're getting there. We pull together resources. We're a conduit of information, and really what we're trying to do is to push forward information that both our members and our community can use inside their own countries and their own cultures. And that's what this portion of the meeting is about, is exchanging information, learning from each other, and not duplicating our resources, but trying to figure out what's happening in that country or that province that might work in my backyard, or maybe I could modify it. And so this is really about exchanging information, learning from each other, and having a lot of fun. So, which I think there's going to be some later, right, Sarah? Okay, Sarah's promised me some fun later. All right, so with that, thank you so much for showing your commitment. I know people have come from near and very, very far, so if you have jet lag, no one is going to judge you at all. Just drink some more caffeine and everything will be just fine. And now I'd like to turn it over to our moderators, the fabulous Sarah Feldman and Rachel Marsden, to get the 2024 APF Forum started.